Hello everyone, I am back for another Playboy Live. I am so excited for today because I am interviewing the beautiful Mia Malkova. She is absolutely incredible. I'm sure you all already know who she is. Let me just see. Okay, it has been a little while since I've done one of these. I wanted to pin a comment. Let me see if I can do that. But if Mia comes in, I'm gonna go straight to oh, doesn't seem like it wants to work today. Hello, how are you? Do you have some questions for the lovely Mia? She is currently shooting in her very own castle. That's right, you heard me correctly. She's shooting for Playboy Plus. Hey, she is already here. Wait, let's see if this is gonna work. I accepted her request, but maybe... Oh my gosh, it's so good to see you. You look beautiful.
Thank you, so do you.
Oh my gosh, your hair and those red lips.
Thank you. Yeah, I wanted to go for like a really vintage, like pinup look.
You look fucking stunning.
So do you.
Thank you.
Always stunning.
Tell us about what you're shooting right now.
So we're going to be shooting for 3 days, and then this is the first look, not the robe, but the hair and the makeup. I can show you a bit of my cleavage is really out there, so I'm like trying to be super careful on live, but yeah, today's a pinup look. We shot in front of the Blackberry Castle, and then we had this like old vintage car, which I think it's called like a Coupe de Ville or something. I don't know car. That's a cool car. And it's really fun, but this is like, I'll show you.
Ooh, you look so good.
This is the first look.
Oh my gosh, that lingerie looks divine on you.
Thank you. Honey for
I can't wait to see the set.
Yeah, me either. I'm super excited.
So do you know the other looks that you're going to be shooting? Can you share any of or all of them, or are they kind of secret?
No, I'll share them. So tomorrow's going to be another like vintage. I really wanted to go vintagey. Like that was all me. So tomorrow's another like very vintage look. We're going to be shooting around the castle because I'm in the theater right now, but it's very themed, and like the different rooms are very themed. So we're going to shoot some photos around the castle, and then also we're going to do some backdrop, which I'm huge into backdrop photos. And then the following day, we want to go up to our cabin, because I have a cabin near Mount Hood National Forest. And we want to shoot some like little Daisy Duke, girl next door, like type photos. We have like a sundae or an ice cream and like a little water hose, just really cute things like that.
That will be so adorable. So you're living in a castle. You bought your own castle. Which is like every little girl's dream, to kind of live in their own like fairy tale princess castle. Can you tell us about the castle that you're living in?
I love how you say castle. We were like laughing at that earlier. It's so cute.
How do you say it?
Castle.
Oh, castle. Yeah, Australians, we add R's to things. Castle.
Yeah, it's very sexy. Yeah, so honestly, I love fantasy. Like, I'm a big nerd, and I just love anything that's really eccentric and themed. So I had seen this place on Zillow when we were buying our cabin. I was like, oh, that's my dream home someday, you know. And I never thought in a million years that I'd actually go after it. But it was still available when we were looking for another place, and we realized, hey, we could actually do this. So that's kind of just how that came to be.
You say so casually, like, well, that's just how it came to be. You know, I made my dreams come true. You know, not everybody can say that. It's actually a really incredible achievement. And
I feel like
you should be super proud of it.
I am, thank you. I feel like it was just like great timing. Like it worked out, you know, like everything fell how it should have fallen into place.
Well, not just great timing. Don't undersell yourself because you worked hard to get where you are in the industry, to be in a place where you could purchase a castle. So
Mm-hmm.
not just
I love
just
you.
good timing, also very hard work and having a very successful career as you have had.
Thank you. Thank you.
So can you show us around the tour? I know that, how big is the castle?
So I'm terrible with facts, but I think it's like 13,000 square feet.
Okay.
And then it's on 6 acres, I believe.
Wow.
I'm like in the ballpark.
Yeah. So we won't be
but
able to see the entire castle today, or the grounds, but can you show us what you're able to?
yeah, of course. So right now we're in the movie theater, and I'll give you a little idea. Actually, let me flip it around. We made it into a dressing room during everything,
That looks
but
amazing.
this is like the movie
Oh,
theater.
it's really big.
It is very big, and honestly,
That's what she said.
I love that. We're in it all the time. This is where we play games and, you know, watch movies. And anytime we have friends over, we're always in there. It's like, it's really nice. And then I'll show you something else cool. This is what we call the Roman bath. And it's just like a Roman bath themed room. And then that's like the Roman bath, which really, it has like a shower up there also, which is really cool. I love this. Like, it has a sauna, which is definitely my favorite part. And then it leads into a gym, which has a rock climbing.
Oh, rock climbing? That's
Yeah.
so cool.
I've only used it once, to be honest. Like when we first got here. And then
Oh,
I haven't.
and there you are in the mirror looking so incredible.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh.
I got my boobs done since we last saw each other.
I know, and you just look so curvaceous and so beautiful. I want to get my hands on you again.
I know, I miss you. I was like,
miss you too.
so I'm getting a breast reduction. Not because I don't love them, I just don't feel like I love big boobs. That's why I got really big boobs. But I don't feel like, I haven't gotten used to them. I look down, I'm like, what is this? You know? So I'm going to go a little smaller, but I really want to
How long have you had them?
Huh?
How long have you had them?
A year. It's been a year.
Yeah. And so they just feel a little bit too big for you.
Yes. Yeah. They feel a little, I mean, I'm torn because I look at them, I'm like, they're gorgeous. Like, I love them. But then another part of me is like, I just don't feel like me, you know? So maybe just a little less. There's like a really pretty mural.
Okay.
I'll show you. I love murals. So there's a lot of murals around the castle.
Yeah, it's beautiful. So literally every room is a different theme.
Yes. Most rooms are different themes, which is like, it's definitely kind of like a Frankenstein's monster. It's not just like one cohesive thing.
But it is a dream shoot house because
yes.
you can shoot in every room and it looks like a different place every time.
Exactly. We have like the nights when you enter. There's a really cool mural up there. Like, I just love like, and then it's a really nice staircase.
Oh yeah, I can already picture following your booty as you walk up.
Yeah. I love that. And then right now, because we're like on production, we have like a little buffet for like coffee and lemon water and things for people in the morning. And then I'm gonna show you the library.
Oh, I'm a big fan of libraries. Like, books really turn me on. So
what kind of books?
I mean, all kinds of books, but I mean, I really like nonfiction books about sex. I really love. I just love reading about sex. I mean, it's
me too.
I feel we're both in the right profession.
That's all I read. I won't read a book if it doesn't have sex in it.
Yeah, that's boring.
and I prefer like, well, Well, here's the thing. I actually prefer fiction over nonfiction
You
because
like fantasy,
I like
right?
fantasy, or I like period pieces. So like the bodice
Yeah.
ripping and all of that. Those are the kind of things that I'll read. But I have a
Do
lot.
you have a favorite book?
Um, I do. Well, okay, so I have two right now. One is I just read it and it's called A Court of Thorns and Roses. And it is it's an erotic romance fantasy, like adventure. And it's like about fae and like fairies. It's extreme, like just the art, the author's really good at world building, so you feel like you're in this world. It doesn't feel ridiculous or made up. Like it's kind of like reading The Hobbit or Lord of the Rings. You talk about these things, it sounds silly, but when you're reading it, you're like really in that world.
It doesn't
Um,
sound silly. It doesn't. I
yeah.
mean, it's been a long time since I've read any fantasy, but when you're in it, like you said with The Hobbit, Lord of the Rings, you're in it. You're in that world.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
So I'm reading that series, and that's definitely one of my favorite books that I've ever read up to date. But then there's also this book. It's called A Pirate's Love. that's, that's another just favorite book that I've loved since I was a teenager. I love anything like with pirates.
Have you recreated any of the scenarios in any of your scenes?
No, I would love to, but I feel like people don't get off to like fantasy and pornography as much.
But if
And
you do, there must be other people like you.
you know, I'd really need like a proper pirate. I'd have to believe he's a pirate. Like I couldn't know him, you know?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Which makes casting more difficult because at some point you're going to have to know who they are.
Yes, exactly. Like I couldn't have my boyfriend be the pirate because I'm like, no, it don't work. I'm
You
sorry.
won't believe him. Okay.
I need like a proper pirate. Like, or yeah. Maybe if it was like an actor who I like hire. I don't know.
So what kind of stuff have you been shooting? Because obviously you do have your OnlyFans, your website. I know you've been doing a lot of Twitch as well, but I'd love to hear more about what you've been doing now that you're in that castle.
Well, yeah. So we've been obviously shooting a lot for my OnlyFans. That's like my main thing. That's my main form of income. I haven't shot for another company in like God 3 or 4 years. I think like any of the
How
companies.
has it been that long?
Yeah.
Wow, so
Wow.
Playboy it's a very special moment for Playboy to get your first scene or your first shoots back for a few years.
Yes, and I just love the brand. Like Playboy's very iconic, and yeah, they've been really great to work with. So I'm equally as excited for like us to collaborate. But yeah, I've been doing OnlyFans. I really love Instagram. Like I love I realize I have like an actual passion for like photography and modeling and like coming up with different themes and costumes. And I'm like, I love the outdoors. I moved to Oregon, like hiking, green, like being able to travel to these places that I think are so beautiful and I want to see and they make me happy, and being able to like shoot things there that like help build my brand or help make me money is just like it's a dream come true.
I have been loving all your Instagram posts because you do put so much effort into it. Like I've seen your fantasy posts, I've seen your posts out hiking. You're often in nature. The nature is almost as beautiful as you. I mean, you always
Aww.
outshine all the nature, but you put in a lot of effort to make your photos gorgeous. And yeah, you can definitely see that you have a passion for it.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Honestly, since we've gotten the castle, I haven't been in nature as much. I also hired a personal trainer, and so I'm working out with him like every day I can to be on a schedule. So by the time like the rest of the day comes along, I'm like, I don't want to hike. Like I don't want to do any
Aww.
work. Don't make me do anything.
So what is a regular day for Mia Malkova?
um, I'm very I'm very chill. Like, I don't do a terrible amount of things. I'm very much a homebody.
Yeah.
So I like to kind of stay home. I like to sleep in. That's one thing I'm really glad about making my own schedule is I just sleep in. I have my 3 dogs, and I spend a lot of time with them throughout the day. They're like what makes me really happy. Just being around them, just cuddling. I like video games. I like
Yep.
reading. Like I'll read by the fire here. Like I'm kind of like a little old lady in that sense. Is I'll get my tea. I'll get like in really comfortable pajamas. I'll put a little face mask on, and I'll go like sit by the fire and just enjoy my little romance books.
That sounds
um,
incredible.
yeah, I like hiking. I'll go hiking, and then I watch a lot of TV. Like I love consuming TV and TV shows and movies. I'm very much, yeah, I love it.
Do you
I love
get a lot of
watching.
inspiration from shows that you watch for your shoots and for just ideas for your scenes?
Good question, but no, it's more just pure entertainment.
Well,
Like,
I was told specifically to ask about your dogs, so I don't know if your dogs are around, but apparently I need to know more.
I know I put them up. I think I think you'd want to see Tinkerbell. Have you ever seen
Okay.
her? She
No.
she might be around here somewhere. She's a little teacup poodle, and she's like 11. There she is. She's like 11 or 12 now. This is Tink.
Oh,
Tink, sit. She's a little old lady.
she's so
Hi.
adorable.
Thank you. Hi, Tinks. Tink, 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 tink. Hi, Tink, tink, tink.
Oh,
I.
oh, Stretch.
Is she cute?
She's adorable.
I call her Hey Hey sometimes, or like Chicken, because I feel like, well, obviously she's really cute, but she's not very bright. She
Oh,
just doesn't know what's going on a lot of the time, which is cute.
well,
So
she's kind of old, so
yeah, she's old and she's really small. You know, she's probably the runt after runt to get her this small. So I call her my little chicken.
she looks like a little teddy bear.
Yes, yes, she's very cute. And then I have two other puppies, and I'm insane. I'm getting another puppy.
Well, you're never going to leave because you're going to have too much fun at home with your puppies.
Do you have
Do you
any
know what
dogs?
kind of puppy you're getting?
Yes, a Lhasa Apso.
I don't even know what that is.
It's a, God. Think about the dog shows where they have like those dogs with really long hair that go all the way down to their feet.
Yes.
One of those crazy dogs, but we don't grow their hair out like that. We
Okay.
cut it into like a teddy bear look, so they look like little Ewoks.
Oh, you know what? Now that you explain it like that, I'm pretty sure I know the exact breed that you're talking about. That's so cute.
Yeah, they're really cute. They're very like, they're smart, they're loving, but they're also very sassy. So they have like really big personalities. And that's what we like about them.
That's a lot of fun to be around. So tell me, because I know you've been doing a lot of Twitch. So you've been playing a lot of video games. Are you enjoying that? Are you going to be continuing doing Twitch? It seems like, I know you talked about OnlyFans being your main source of income, but that seems to be like a staple for you as well.
So with Twitch, I do love Twitch. But like my biggest thing is I never really joined it for to make money. That wasn't really I was already playing the games. So I was already spending that time, and I thought, you know what, I could be productive and I can do this in front of an audience, and I can like grow a bigger fan base or a new fan base, and like grow a platform basically. So I never really looked at it as like a financial thing, and I never really like hustled that way. And I still don't, just because honestly, even if I tried to hustle, the money wouldn't be anything compared to what I make on OnlyFans. So it's really more of like a little passion project for me than anything. Yeah. But yeah, I do love it. I haven't been on so much just because I've been busy. Like I haven't even been able to play games a lot lately. Something I'm considering though is like not switching permanently, like going between maybe like Chatterbait and Twitch and playing video games on both of them, because I'm not the type of, even like for the cam sites, I'm not the type of girl who can like sit there and, you know, masturbate and go into live shows. I have to kind of be myself, be organic, have a nice time. But I think people would still like that.
Oh, they would love that. Are you kidding me? They would absolutely love that. And of course, on Twitch, you have to be safe for work, but on a camming platform, you can play video games.
Yeah, that's what I like, is the idea of like kind of playing with both of them. It's just being free. If I want to take my tits out, you know, my tits come out. Like, if I want to say something crazy or do something crazy, I can do it.
I think that's a great idea. So you're shooting for Playboy today. and for the next 3 days. So I'd
Yeah.
love to know, what is it that you love most about posing nude?
What I love most about posing nude, I don't know. I guess just like feeling sexy.
Hmm.
Like, you bring your boobs out, you open your legs, you kind of have to like get into the vibe of it. Like you have
Yeah.
to feel yourself, feel confident. I think it's just like a very feminine thing.
Yeah, I
It's
definitely feel like empowered when
yes.
I'm like embracing my own sexuality and like
Hmm.
expressing myself like that. Do you kind of feel a similar feeling?
Definitely. It's very freeing to just be like, here's my naked body. I love it. I do.
Well, I have to say, because I've had experience shooting with you, and you are somebody that is really genuinely sexual and sensual, which is something that I absolutely loved about shooting with you. Because every time we worked together, I was like, oh my God,
Same.
she's so into this, she's so present. And you're just such a kind, loving person on top of being gorgeous. So
Thank
I just
you.
wanted, that's not a question. I just wanted to heap some praise onto you
Well,
because
I
that's
feel
what.
the same way about you. I think that you're absolutely beautiful. You're so womanly. You're so passionate. You're so intelligent. I just can't say enough wonderful things about you.
Thank you. I appreciate you. Now you're making me, I just miss you so much. But anyway, it's not about me, it's about you. So I want to know more about what you've been up to. What are you shooting on your OnlyFans at the moment?
So OnlyFans, I'm trying to do because obviously I'm passionate about shooting all the like really high class stuff, but I've realized that amateur is one easier, much easier, and I think it does a bit better. So with my OnlyFans and even like Instagram and everything, I'm trying to really show people more of my personality and like an insight into my life and like my day to day more so than just here I am all glammed up and perfect. This is the only time you see me, you know. And
Well,
then
I think the fans find that really intriguing. And you have
yeah,
such an incredible personality. Why not show that off?
thank you. You're so sweet.
Well, I can see that the fans have asked some questions here. I'm going to see if any are safe for me to ask you. Okay, somebody asked, so Anime for Life asks, what is your favorite type of music or band?
It changes a lot actually. But I like a lot of older music. So a go-to, I'm kind of weird. Like a go-to would be like the Four Seasons. Do you know who that is or what band that is? They sing like that, like Sherry, Sherry, baby. It's like
You have
very.
such a beautiful singing voice.
Thank you.
I'm gonna say no to every band that you mention so that then you sing to me. I'm like, no, I don't know. I'm not sure. Who?
It's so cute. I do love singing, but I'm very shy about it. But
Well,
except,
you needn't be because you have a beautiful voice.
thank you. But yeah, I like the Four Seasons. I like Elvis. There's also Celtic Women, which is God, I don't know. It's very well. It's like Scottish, very Celtic, very like soft, pretty, clear vocals. I like stuff like that. Or I'll listen to nerdy music like the Hobbit soundtrack, or you know,
That's awesome.
things like that. And then occasionally, if I'm working out, I'll listen to Ariana Grande or Britney Spears or something like that.
Something to motivate, pop you in the
Hmm. Yeah, I can't really listen to my relaxing, pretty music while I'm working out. It just doesn't. It doesn't work. I get sleepy.
I'm searching for another question for you, and a lot of them are not questions. They are, you have big boobs.
Me? I
Yes.
have such big boobs. Oh, sorry. Instagram. Sorry. I want to show Angela.
Let's
Very
see.
cute.
Oh, Gavin Heat asks, what are your favorite video games?
Oh, well, that's a good one. So The Witcher 3 is going to be a favorite. Probably that's probably my favorite game I've ever played. I'm really into World of Warcraft. Love World of Warcraft. I just don't have enough time to always put into it. So I'm not very good. It's very time consuming and then I like to explore and take my time. I'm not very competitive. I'm more like player versus environment. So yeah, that takes me forever. And then I love The Sims. I've always played The Sims since I was a kid. And then
I'm
yeah, those are
so
my
out of the loop. I haven't played. The last time I played a video game was Heroes of Might and Magic, like
I've
so long ago.
I've never even heard of that. Is that
Yeah,
like
it's that old. You don't. Yeah.
I
Let's
like
see
it.
if
I
there are.
had brothers growing up, so we've always played. You should see Tinkerbell right now. Like,
Oh dear.
is she cute? What are you doing?
Oh my gosh.
She's cute.
Oh, I just want to cuddle.
She loves people. Like she loves people.
Oh,
Good girl.
she's so adorable.
Thank you.
Um, okay. So I'm trying to like rephrase this question that was asked so it's a bit milder for Instagram. But the question was kind of like, why are you shooting less for the studios?
Oh, yeah, that's a really good question. To be honest, a couple of years ago, I just became really burnt out. I was very burnt out. I wasn't enjoying myself. I was kind of like dreading having to go. I wasn't feeling passionate about it anymore. And then I kind of moved out of LA and I was like, I'm just going to take a break. I didn't think I was going to, you know, kind of quit. I thought I'll just take a break, kind of like get my bearings, get like relax and take it easy for a few months. And I started trying to build other like platforms in the meantime to make money from home. And it just turned into uh, something that was more fun for me and something that like I kind of gained that spark back again. And then it ended up really blowing up and I make more money than I would shooting for the companies now doing what I'm doing. And I really love making my own schedule. Like I love that it's all for me. I choose everything. I choose the look. I choose, I organize everything so it feels like it's my own.
It's very empowering and you're very independent.
Yes. Yes,
Yeah, I
exactly.
love that. I love that about OnlyFans, not just for the two of us, which I'm in a similar situation where I just love OnlyFans because I can be creative and create my own content, create my own schedule. But for the industry in general, I think it's really positive because, when people do go to set, they want to be there because they're
Yeah.
making enough money on platforms like OnlyFans that, they don't need the work. So when I'm still shooting a lot for mainstream companies, but I've always been very picky about who I work with, but I'm always excited to be on set.
Yes, it's something that you want to do. You don't need to be there. And
Exactly.
I love OnlyFans for that too. And like just all of the individual platforms, I feel like there's been a huge culture change where people want to support the individual creator. And I feel like that's just changed the game for so many girls. Like I love it. I love seeing it's just I feel like kind of men and women in the industry and like even not in our industry, they're all like independent contractors and kind of like taking the power back, which is I love companies too, but I'm very happy with the change.
No, and I think it's great because a lot of the fantasy stuff, that's not really being shot in the mainstream studio porn system. So you being able to do this on OnlyFans with your Instagram is great because you get to do things that are different.
Yeah, and I do it. I do what I want to do, and I don't do things I don't want to do. So it's very amateur. So I don't go to set and they're like, okay, we need to get this, this, this. It's like, let's do it this way. I'm in the mood for that, or like let's scrap that. I'm not feeling it.
Yeah, you're the producer, the director, and the performer.
Mhm. Yeah.
That's awesome. I know we're getting close to time, so let me just see if there's a couple more questions that we could answer that are safe for Instagram. Um, um, Sarah asks, what other projects do you have? So I guess what are you working on right now and in the future?
Well, a big project is the Blackberry Castle. Uh, yeah, just getting it. We've already done so much to it to just get it like up and ready, but I really want to renovate and redecorate and, you know, add in a pool and new furniture and like really deck everything out. I want it to really be an insane, like very fun shoot content location. So that's just a big process.
Yeah.
I'd say that's one of the biggest things, but I'm also passionate about it. I love decorating and I love like just, I don't know, I love real estate.
Well, I'm really excited to see the pool that you put in. You said pool and my ears pricked up. I'm coming over to swim.
Yeah.
And obviously, you're working on this project with Playboy right now. You're shooting for Playboy Plus, and it sounds like you have some really creative concepts. So that's really exciting as well. And of course, everybody listening, when I'm not sure when it will come out, but obviously you can go to Playboy Plus, go to playboy.com and check out everything that Mia is shooting over the next few days. I'm really, really excited to see you back and excited to see everything that you shoot. You're just so incredible. I'm just girl crushing now at this point. Let me see if we have time for one more question. So let me see. I know you have to actually get back to shooting. I think I kind of interrupted you mid-shoot.
No, it's okay. I was hungry anyway, so I needed to
Okay,
stop
good.
and eat.
What are you gonna eat?
Um, well, we had shrimp and like couscous and watermelon juice, and like it was really lovely.
Um, all of these are pretty, okay, here's one. What is your favorite scene that you've done? It's a tough one. It's always so tough, isn't it?
I don't have one favorite scene. It would definitely not. I mean, I still like some of the scenes that I shot for myself, but even for like the companies, I don't have one like particular scene that, and it really changes. But if I'm being honest, one of the favorites, one of them, because I have a lot. It's going to be the one I think it was for you, with Marcus Dupree.
Oh,
You
the
and Marcus
oil one?
Dupree. Yeah, because one, I get to work with you, which is always amazing. And then that was my first time working with Marcus Dupree. And I remember being like, holy shit. So I have like this insane performer who I've never worked with before. So like there's that exciting aspect. And I have you, which you're always, yeah, I freak out anytime I'm near you. Like I just gravitate towards you. That was definitely one of my favorites. Like I can even watch that and masturbate to that now.
Me too. I think that your curves look incredible covered in oil. And I love feeling your skin on mine. Everybody's skin, but you're just so soft and beautiful. And when your skin is covered in oil and I get to feel your skin press against mine, I'm dead. I'm dead. You could just cuddle me in oil and that would be enough.
That is one thing I love about women is I feel like women are just, I don't know, soft, and then I love the curves just because it makes everything just more soft and feminine. I just want to go like all day.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna have to come up and visit you at the castle sometime soon so that I can cover you in oil and cuddle you and whatever.
Yes, please.
Well, I know you have to get back to shooting, so we will let you go. I just want to say thank you so much for taking time out of your busy shoot schedule today to talk to us for Playboy Live. And thank you to all the fans that tuned in. We really appreciate you. Plug all of your links, your social media platforms. Go for it.
Thank you. Obviously Instagram. Follow me on Instagram. My Twitter, I'm even more fun on Twitter than Instagram. So that's at Mia Malkova. My Twitch is twitch.tv/Mia Malkova, and then onlyfans.com/Mia Malkova. And
Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I'm so glad to get to catch up and see you.
It's so amazing to see you. You look absolutely incredible as always.
So do you.
Thank you, Mia. Have a great time shooting.
I will. I'm having a blast.
Bye.